they don't have enough leaves, and the food waste they've poured, the worms don't have an alternative route to say, okay, the food waste is starting to decompose. Or with bin containers, you find that the plastic is withholding water, withholding heat, without a lot of things. So the worms found it very uncomfortable. They tend to be on the edge. So from that part, you mix it, like I said, it's 1:3, meaning we mix 3 packets of sawdust to one packet of cow dung. So you mix it, pre-mix it on the side before you put it in.
I have a question.
Yes.
Mfundo. So you have talked about cow dung.
Yes.
Can you use chicken manure?
Yes. But again, the same method applies.
3 to 1.
Yes.
3 to 1.
Yes.
Okay.
The reason why any manure or any animal excrement, we also can use horse manure, but with horse manure there's a certain limit because of how it is used. Do you understand? Because some of there's what is called thistles. Thistles tends to grow with the hay. So when they cut it and bale it, sometimes they have to treat it so that the thistle is not in a high. You understand? So that one will tend to affect a lot of plants.
Yeah.
So we have run away from horse manure. We stuck to cow dung. We stuck to chicken manure.
Yeah.
So those ones are the best to utilize. So the next thing let's go to your food waste. So when we are talking about food waste, I'm going to go into a collection of food waste today.
Yes.
With the food waste, you have to be careful to remove certain food waste like your pineapple, your citrus family, your grape, what do you call it? Grapefruit, nachi, your lemon, your lime, all of them. We also don't include your dairy. We also don't include your protein, your meat inside. The reason why we don't include meat is because when it decomposes, it emits a lot of heat, it emits a lot of odor. It also attracts a lot of unwanted pests in the form of rats, and they are a problem. So if rats find themselves inside your wormery, they can eat your worms. Rats eat worms, birds eat worms, moles eat worms. I've had a situation where a rat just lived off the worms. It literally lived off the worms. I had a problem with that. So now, this box was a box that I had prepared on Thursday.
Let me ask you a question, Mfundo. I'm seeing here wood.
Yes.
This is wood.
This is pallet
This
wood.
Is pallet wood.
Pallet wood, the one that is used to lift cargo.
To lift cargo.
Yes.
Why are you using this? Why am I not seeing plastic here?
The reason why I prefer wood can breathe. In terms of if you've got like I said, methane, or you've got water. So it happens to say, you see it's outside, right? So let's say it rained, and it rained maybe for the whole day.
Yes.
I'm not here. If this was plastic, it has the capacity to hold a lot of water. Not only hold the water, but also drown the worms. So for me, my system interacts with the weather. But if it was a system that is maybe under a shed in a closed system, then I would consider plastic. But again, the difficulty with plastic, let's say hypothetically, I'm not around. Somebody was brought in, or somebody went and fetched the food waste from the hospitality, and they poured all of that food waste and they covered it. Once that gas or methane gas cannot escape, the heat cannot escape, what does it do? It starts to chase away the worms. Hence you will find the worms in many wormery systems. The worms are outside. You check YouTube. Many people, when they look at what's going on with my worms, a lot of the times the worms are outside. The worms are not interacting with the food. The worms are. If you look at mine, as we opened, you are not seeing worms outside.
Yes, I'm not seeing worms.
As we venture in, you start to see few worms that are still maybe, but a lot of the worms are within the food waste. A lot of the worms are embedded within the food waste. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So that's the best thing about it. I prefer wood. Wood can breathe. Wood allows water to live. Wood allows aeration. So I prefer wood over that. Somebody else will come back and say, but wood doesn't have a long shelf life. I would say I'd rather take that part than plastic, because with plastic, there's a lot of chances where things can go wrong. As you can see, they are really, really having a go with it. The red wiggler worms. So I don't know when I'll get a chance to start a box with you, because you're going to have a lot of us who are going to be interacting with you. So this one, as you see it, is ready to be sieved, as you can see. Smell it. Smells like soil.
Yeah.
But I don't have any soil here.
You don't have any soil here?
I don't put soil here.
There's no soil here?
There's no soil here.
Come on.
No, there's no soil. Why would I do that? There's no soil, my brother.
There's no soil here?
No. Smells like soil. Put your hand and feel it. Not only that, but try and make a bowl out of it.
Oh, yeah?
So what you have there, you have the best thing about the vermicompost. So the difference between vermicompost and what we would call wood chipping is that both of them, yes, they are from organic material. But the best thing about this one is the worm within the gut system. As it eats the material, it decomposes them. It increases the clay content of the compost. Vermicompost, the best thing about it is too clay. So if you say you've got a sandy loam area, especially
yes.
Malawi
is sandy, yes.
Sandy loam area. If you start to use vermicompost, you will see the difference. We can increase the oxic aid.
You know what? One of the challenges I had we have at our farm has been that one. The issue of, the soil is just so sandy.
Yeah, and the soil is easily irrigated, is easily floating away.
Floating
Wind
away.
blows it away.
Sure.
There's a lot you can do with vermicompost. I just don't know how much time you have because
no, I'm available.
I want us to make that time.
I'm available.
Do you understand?
Okay, fine.